Welcome to eCurrentAffairs.in website. Daily News Analysis section. Today's date is 28/11/2014. As a thermal insulators. Here, scientist proposes to use the mirror over the buildings to replace the air conditioning systems or to reduce the usage of air conditioning systems so that we can cool the earth. Now we'll explain the concept with the following diagram. Consider this as a building. According to the scientist, we have to install mirrors over the roof of the building. Here mirrors are installed. It is 2 mm thickness. When a sunlight reaches the mirror, it converts the sunlight into a specific wavelength. Of infrared wavelength. So it reflects the infrared wavelength back into the atmosphere. From atmosphere to space. The benefit is that the heat waves does not enter the building. So we can use air conditioning lesser, or we can replace the air conditioning as well. But this mechanism does not eliminate the heat present inside. Only the thermal insulators prevents the heat waves from reaching inside the building, but it does not help the heat waves to go out of the building. It's all about thermal insulators and its functioning. For more details, log into the ECA 2015 course video lecture classes. Dilution of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. According to opposition, government is planning to reduce the importance of NREGA scheme, but government clarified that it wants to intensify the NREGA program, especially in 2500 blocks where it is most needed. So in this background, you should be able to answer some of the important questions like what is NREGA, when it was introduced, and what are the major objectives of the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, and what are the achievements of NREGA so far. Is NREGA scheme created a shortage of labor to the agriculture, which led to the decrease in the production of agricultural goods, and 6500 blocks versus 2500 blocks, that is, at present NREGA is implemented in 6500 blocks, and the 2500 blocks controversy is coming in the news because according to the opposition, government aims to reduce the number of blocks from 6500 to 2500, but government clarified that it will intensify the implementation of NREGA scheme in 2500 blocks where it is needed the most. Opposition parties ask the question by using the one motion that is called calling attention motion in the winter session of the parliament. So you should be able to understand what are the various types of motion is there in our parliament procedure, and especially what is the calling attention motion. Crore accounts are going to be created under Pradhan Mantri Jan Dal Yojana. In this background, you should be able to answer what is Pradhan Mantri Jan Dal Yojana and what are all the important features of this scheme, that is Pradhan Mantri Jan Dal Yojana, why we are not able to achieve financial inclusion even after 67 years of independence. What are all the important steps taken by government so far to achieve financial inclusion, including the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dal Yojana? The Yojana is recently in news because government aims to create 10 crore bank accounts under Pradhan Mantri Jan Dal Yojana. It means if 10 crore accounts are opened, every household will have at least one bank account in our country. So prepare well on this topic. For more details, watch our ECA 2015 updates. Silk Road Initiative. Few years back, China announced to re-establish the Silk Road, that is called New Silk Road Initiative. It aims to connect the Central Asia, West Asia till Europe, the one road, and another road to the South Asia and other countries. So in this background, you should be able to answer what is New Silk Road Initiative, then what is Old Silk Road and what are its features. The Old Silk Road topic coming under the World History syllabus. What are all the important steps taken by China so far to realize the objective of New Silk Road Initiative? And one query emerges now that India should join the initiative, and if India joins, what are all the implications that India may face? What are all the benefits for us? The second topic is coming in the news related to China is Asian Development Bank versus Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. As you know, Asian Development Bank is mainly led by USA and Japan. The headquarters is located in Philippines capital, that is Manila, and the new recently established bank, that is China-led bank, called as Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. The headquarters of the AIIB is Beijing. India also joined the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. So in this backgrounds, you should be able to understand objectives of both the banks and structure and mandate, and you have to compare the both banks structure and mandate, and both are complementary or competitive. Then the another topic that is coming in the news frequently is Maritime Silk Road Initiative of China versus rebalancing strategy or pivot to Asia policy of USA. So you should be able to understand what is Maritime Silk Road Initiative. Should India join this Maritime Silk Road as well? What is pivot to Asia policy of USA? Is a policy to contain China or not? What are all the implications of both initiatives? So you should be able to understand the topic from various point of view. For more details, Log in to the ECA 2015 course materials. What is Visa on Arrival scheme and what is e-Visa scheme? We are going to explain what should you know in this topic. If you take Visa on Arrival scheme, why government introduced such a scheme and how the Visa on Arrival scheme differs from the ordinary visa procedure or scheme, and how many countries are covered under this scheme and important features and facts related to Visa on Arrival scheme you should know. The another associated topic is e-Visa. What is e-Visa scheme and what is the procedure adopted by government to get the e-Visa? Foreign nationals who want to visit India has to go to the dedicated website for e-Visa scheme and can apply online and can pay the required fee via online, and within 72 hours they will get the visa to visit India. Advantage of the e-Visa scheme is that it will be valid for 30 days and a foreign national who want to visit India can take the e-Visa twice a year. For more information, log into the ECA 2015 course. What is the major problem between Google and European Parliament? What is the concept of right to be forgotten? In this topic, before going into the controversial issue, you should be able to answer some basic question. What is European Union? What is the structure and objectives of the various bodies related to the European Union, like European Parliament and its various mandates? What is Customs Union and how European Union is so unique? After knowing the basic facts and concepts, you should be able to analyze the controversial issue that is going on between Google, that is a search engine of belong in USA, and European Union or Parliament, especially with reference to the privacy issues. Then after that you should be able to understand what is the issue of right to be forgotten. For more details, log into ECA 2015. What is small finance banks? What are payment banks? And what are universal banks? Recently, RBI issued detailed guidelines for establishing the payment banks and small finance banks. So in this background, you should be able to understand some basic concepts and terms like what is payment bank, what are the important objectives of payment bank, and what is the pros and cons of establishing such a payment banks, and what are small finance banks, and what about the RBI's guidelines for small banks and payment banks, how payment banks differ from scheduled banks. For more details for this topic, visit ecurrentaffairs.in website. What is OPEC? Recently, oil prices has been reduced by more than one-fourth. So OPEC members are Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Ministers organized a conference in London and to discuss whether to cut the supply of oil to increase the price of oil back to 100 US dollars per barrel. In this background, you should be able to understand some basic terms like what is the structure and mandate of OPEC, what is the significance of Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, what are the important members in the OPEC, does OPEC lost its relevance after the shale gas revolution, especially in USA? So prepare well on this topic. To get more current affairs video lectures and to get question and answer patterned PDF in 200 words questions and answers, visit ecurrentaffairs.in website. Invite your friends to visit our website and share this video in Facebook, Twitter and Google+, etc. Thank you.